Let me just go ahead and get a reading real quick. You think this system's accurate?
Tosh Show. Tosh Show. Tosh Show for show.
Welcome to Tosh Show. I'm your host, Daniel Tosh. I am now 51 years old. Now, before I was 51, I was 50.
Hey, slow down.
I promised my wife when I turned 50 that I was going to check my health.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to go to a doctor. I was going to do all the things that you're supposed to do when I turned 50. And like most things in my life, I pushed it off until a week before I turned 51.
Under the wire.
You know, but I knew that I would do it, and I did. How often, Eddie, do you get a physical?
Twice a year.
Twice a year?
I do.
You get a physical twice a year.
I get like one big one every year.
A big one. What's the difference between
all the work, all the blood work, all the checking the butthole, and then 6 months later I go back and follow up with blood work.
So Eddie goes twice. How often do you go, Pete?
Maybe once every 2 years.
Once every 2 years. Pete's probably a ticking time bomb.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
'Cause here's why I think Pete might be a ticking time bomb. He's big. He's a big person.
Big guy.
Everything's big. Big people don't age well. Okay? 2, he bottles everything up. No emotion. His best day, his worst day are.
You can't tell.
Yeah, who could tell?
Yeah. Where's it going, Pete? It's going somewhere.
So eventually it's gonna pop.
I do get chest pain sometimes.
I go once every 4 or 5 years because I grew up in a family that we never went to the hospital for anything.
Oh.
My mother was a nurse. She could put eyes on things. And unless it was a broken arm, you're like, yeah, you'll be fine in a few days. You know, and to be honest with you, we were blessed with good genes in my family. Not a lot of cancer, not a lot of other health risks. We all, pretty much have always been healthy. Now, it's given me a false sense of confidence. Anyway, so I agreed to do this, and I did. I went. And I have gone to the same doctor since the day I moved to Los Angeles. I moved to Los Angeles in the late 90s. I was thumbing through a medical book, and I'm like, oh, I should get a doctor in Beverly Hills because that's probably where the good doctors are. I was right. You know, I was smart enough as a young kid here, in my mid-20s to get that right. And then I always thought no matter where I live, I'm going to move around in all these crappy apartments. Beverly Hills will always be central. Okay, so I randomly find a doctor, and this is my guy. And I went to him and got a physical. And at 25 years old, he checked my prostate. You know, he fingered my butt. And I used to tell a lot of my friends that this happened, and they were like, what? That's not supposed to happen until you're 40. And I'm like, well, he says I should do it. And he does. And for all of these years, whenever I go in, I get on the bed and he makes me get into like a baby position on my side, and he sticks his fingers in and he feels if anything's going on. And one time he pulled his fingers out and I like sat up and he goes, whoa, there's shit. And I go, what?
Yeah, come on.
He goes, let me give you something to wipe yourself. And I was like, oh, I felt like a victim. And I'm like, first of all, don't say the word shit.
I was going to say, it's a weird word to come out of his mouth.
He goes, whoa, there's shit there. I'm like, no, just say feces or poop.
Yeah, you don't have to say
Anyway,
shit.
he said shit. And I've never forgotten it. By the way, we don't have a real relationship other than I see him once every 4 or so years. He's very thorough, checks everything. He says the same thing every time since I was 25 years old. He's like, your legs are too weak. I shouldn't be able to hold your legs down with one finger. As I'm like, well, you train like, he's like into like, UFC fighting stuff. I'm like, you're strong. So anyway, I did it all this year. I went and I had the colonoscopy. There were 0 polyps. They gave me a clean bill of health for 10 years. I was like, well, I was thankful. So when I went to him this time, I was like, oh, I wonder if he's going to stick his fingers in my butt this time, even though I just had a colonoscopy. And if he does, then I'll know that this has probably been wrong.
This is weird.
Or I was going to ask him not to do it this time. Well, anyway, on his own, he goes, well, you just got your colonoscopy done. I don't need to do that. I'm like, so he has been legit.
Right. That's good to know, right?
25 years.
For 25 years, I wasn't being assaulted.
Right.
Anyway, he checks my blood pressure. He goes, it's teetering on a little high. He goes, but you might be nervous here, which I am.
Yep.
The whole reason I don't like to go anywhere for is because I don't the parking. I got to drive. It's a hour drive from my house to get to Beverly Hills.
I mean, that's blood pressure stuff right there.
So anyway, so my blood pressure, he said it was a little high, and I think the number was like 130 over 89. I go, well, where should it be? I'm 51 years old. I was 50 when I went to this appointment. He says, you want it to be closer to 80. Anything over 90, I got to start talking about putting you on some medicine. I was like, okay. And then I went home and checked it, and it was like 124 over 78. I'm like, it's perfect.
Right.
So now he's like, well, just check it every a couple times a day and take photos and send it to me with like an emoji saying like smiley face. I'm like, okay. By the way, when we were there, he just kept saying, oh, it says your health insurance didn't go through. Or I go, it's probably some mess up. I'll have my business manager straighten it out. I just gave him my credit card to pay in the meantime.
Right.
I'm not going to deal with these problems.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, well, I'm like, I'm not worried about it. You charge my credit card $400. I'll be good if that charge lingers for 4 days. But then he's like, I wouldn't mind if your blood pressure doesn't go down. Well, you have to go to this other place. It's right near his office, and they don't take insurance. And he's like, but it's about $100. I'm like, I'll spend it. If you think I should go get this tested to make sure that the heart and everything is performing at peak level, I'll go out of pocket $100. I mean, it's just funny because it's like a Beverly Hills doctor. And he's like, hey, do you have any projects going on? He seemed very worried about my finances, which is also funny because I don't have a much of a relationship with him, but he came in and he just unloaded some very heavy, dark, personal stuff. And I was just like, I was flattered that he felt comfortable, but also I'm sitting in my underwear. I'm just like, well, I don't know how to react right now because I'm constantly trying to like hold my stomach in. The history of family illness, I don't know my own phone number, let alone like my grandparents' ailments.
Yeah.
I have no idea what took out my family. I'm always like, no, everyone's doing great. They're all dead. Like my mom, she's was one of 4 and she's got 1 sibling left. My dad, 1 of 4, has 1 sibling left. This is how little I do to check my physical well-being. You can imagine how unchecked my mental health is. And I didn't ask him anything about my IBS. I didn't care. I always just try to say everything is fine so that I can get out of there.
Yeah.
I just want to trick him into saying that I'm fine.
In 4 years.
Right. If you hear it from him, you're like, great. See you later. Then you feel great.
Well, he's like, I always feel like they should do a little more too when they say like, do you smoke? Do you drink? And I'm like, no, I don't.
Right.
Huh? And then he's like, he just checks something off. Let me just go ahead and get a reading real quick. You think this system's accurate? I'm always like, oh, what if it just broke and just kept getting tighter and tighter until my arm just like snapped off? Like those cool things that they throw over people's heads in those movies, and they just get tighter and tighter, the wires. You ever seen those?
Yeah.
Look at that vein.
You see the veins?
Oh, man, you got some arm veins.
I've got good veins. I've always had good veins. Well, good veins for needles. Well, I don't know. You know what I meant. I'm trying to be calm right now, but I don't know if it is.
You gotta relax. Put on some Enigma.
I love Enigma.
It's
been a while since I've listened to Enigma.
Yeah.
Is that Sail Away?
Uh-huh.
Siloux's Enya, guys, not Enigma.
Enya. Oh, sorry.
Enigma, ça de moi.
Okay. This is a bad reading. This says 133 over 83. Now, I wouldn't send them this.
No, I wouldn't send it either. You could maybe even doctor Photoshop.
Because that's as high as I've had. But, you know, again, there's a lot of stress in here with the lights.
Yes.
This is show business.
Right.
Is 133 over 83 for a 51-year-old, you know, dangerous? Probably not.
Should we check Dylan's to verify if it's not the machine?
Well, what? Is Dylan healthy or not healthy?
Well, I mean, you make that conclusion.
Come over here, Dylan. Come sit in this chair. Let me just let me check.
Right arm, left, I guess right arm.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Dylan, how much you had to drink today?
Act like I'm a fucking doctor. Get that up higher. Oh, jeez. Oh, hold on. You don't just undo my work.
Well, I was trying to get it higher.
The way it's
41.
Daniel's mom's a nurse. He knows how to do this.
All right, I think that's it. I've never seen arms so stubby.
It almost goes down to the wrist.
You trying to relax?
I'm relaxed.
I fucked your wife.
Perfect.
Okay. 135 over 80.
Is that bad?
Well, no. It's right in the wheelhouse of where you should be. That's right. It's exactly where you should be. Yeah, you 120 over 80 is, I guess, the perfect, but you're okay, so whatever. And mine was 133 over 83 right there. What I think
You're not near 90.
no.
No.
Normally I can be in this like high 70s on that bottom number. And that's the important one, I think. Yeah, people will tell me that I'm wrong. This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack, hydration, and coffee sponsor. What do I like about IQ Bar? Well, for one, there's a lot of variety across their whole lineup. You got protein bars, zero sugar hydration mixes, and mushroom coffee in a bunch of flavors. IQ Mix electrolyte hydration sticks. Okay, you got lemon lime, blood orange, blueberry pomegranate, peach mango, there's my winner, passion fruit, pina colada, there's my backup, raspberry lemonade, and iced tea lemonade. Do you say iced tea or do you say iced tea?
I say iced tea.
I
Never
say iced tea. I don't say iced. IQ Joe instant mushroom coffee sticks. I don't have to do them, but I want to because it's that good. Right here, I got original black. And right now, IQ Bar is offering our special podcast listeners 20% off all IQ Bar products, including the Ultimate Sampler Pack, plus free shipping. To get your 20% off, text TOSH to 64,000. That's TOSH to 64,000. Message and data rates may apply. See terms for details. What else? What's an important thing? How do you check your cholesterol? What's my cholesterol?
You're in the normal range.
My cholesterol's in the normal range?
Yeah.
My next question is cholesterol, what's the one that's affected by all the sweets that I eat?
Yeah, blood sugar.
What's my blood sugar at?
Diabetes.
It says Wonka.
Your cholesterol's 162. Anything under 200 is good.
My cholesterol's 162, so my cholesterol's would you say my cholesterol's great?
I can't say that.
Oh, you sure you
Well,
could
there's
have.
2 readings of cholesterol.
Okay, my cholesterol's 162,
Your
so my
glucose is 88, so you're still within the normal range. It's
and
60
that's
65 to 99. So
wait, hold on. So my blood sugar, my glucose, what is it at?
glucose is 88. The normal range is 65 to 99.
65 to 99. So you're saying that I could have a few more sweets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt you.
Wouldn't hurt me.
Wouldn't hurt you. That's coming from a guy that
this
didn't
is
know how to read
great.
your blood pressure.
I ran the numbers through Chat GPT.
Uh-huh.
Says it gives you an A- for overall.
A minus?
A-, my friend.
I've never been an A person in my life. I've
Well,
been
you
a
are.
B minus, C plus guy.
You're an A-.
Okay.
Says the only area they'd paid attention to is optimizing HDL, good cholesterol, and possibly getting LDL a little lower if you're interested in maximizing long-term cardiovascular health.
What does that mean?
I don't know if you who wouldn't be interested in long-term cardiovascular
I mean,
health.
but does that mean that I experience shortness of breath because I
That
get
might
that
be why you're
occasionally?
an A-.
Okay, I feel like this is all positive, guys. This means the podcast continues.
Yeah.
Can any of these numbers indicate that I'm like above and off the spectrum?
Spectrum? Maybe.
Do you want to be off it,
Maybe
or
they could.
I'm like
worry about
where
that.
I'm seeing things or hearing things that other people don't notice, or
right?
Because I've always believed that I have an ability. Have you heard me say this before, Eddie?
Say it. I'll let you know.
I've always had the ability my entire life.
Is this street lamps?
Yes.
Yeah, I have heard this.
Yeah, you've mentioned this.
Okay, I can shut off street lights with my mind.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
My whole life I've been able to do this.
So that's like a different doctor you go see.
It's so dumb that it's one of these things that I was like, when I die, if there's this afterlife, it's the only thing I was going to ask. Like, hey, were you shutting off streetlights like as a way to talk to me? Because my whole life I've noticed streetlights going off. Like the big ones, the big telephone poles with the lights. Like I notice those almost every night of my life. One of them, if I'm driving someplace, one of them turning off.
That's something.
Wizard.
Yeah, that's
Right. That's what I always thought. Like I'm
That's
a
what Harry
possible
Potter-
wizard.
Dumbledore does that.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Professor Mulligan.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The darkening stick.
It's the only thing. I always thought. You want me to tell you the?
Yes.
Here's what I've always told myself is that I'm just hyper aware of my surroundings, and everyone else experiences this too, but they just don't clock it, and I do.
You're hypervigilant.
I'm just hyper vigilant, and I just see it, and other people don't notice it and don't think anything of it. And it's just been, I've made it a thing that now when every time a street light goes off, I'm so aware of it.
Yeah.
That's how I've justified it.
Yeah, that's trauma.
But you don't feel like you're causing them to go off.
Sometimes I feel like sometimes I feel like I can stare at the lights and make one go off.
That's good.
And you're a wizard.
I don't know if that has anything to do with my LDL.
We don't know that it doesn't.
You know what, though? I'm glad I shared it.
Yeah.
Because if you put this on the episode, there may be one or two people in the comment section who's like, motherfucker, I was just listening to this podcast, and my whole life I've been like, I can shut off streetlights.
This is like the beginning of an A24 film.
I asked my mom if my levels are fine.
Hey, Daniel.
Quick question.
Yes.
What's your blood pressure?
I don't know.
What should mine be?
I don't know. They say lower and lower is good. They used to say 140 over 80 was normal. Then they said 120 is best over 60. And your lower number shouldn't be above 100, I don't think. But if you take it 5 or 6 times a day, it'll be different every time. Or you go into the doctor's office and you're kind of uptight about it and it shoots way up.
I mean,
and it's called white coat syndrome.
Yep.
yeah. My doctor doesn't wear a white coat, but I certainly, mine spiked. Mine is around 130 over 80.
That's good. That's nothing wrong with that. Some people check theirs all the time, and you can check it. I remember one time I had to check mine because they said it was high when I was there, and I would check it throughout the day, and it would be different every time. So I just put the lowest ones down.
That's all I do. We're the same person.
Perfect.
I check mine all day long, and I only record the ones that are low and good.
That's what I did.
You know, and they always ask you, do you have a history of anything? And I always just answer no. But do I have a history of anything that I should worry
I
about?
don't think so. I don't think so. Nobody died from cancer or heart disease. I mean, and maybe they did, but they didn't know it. My dad, they didn't.
Old age.
They died when they were older, but my dad had a brain tumor, but they never said it was cancer or anything.
All right.
Grandpa Tosh had something, but Grandma Tosh lived to 99. I don't know. It's hard to say.
How old was your dad?
81.
And how old are you?
80.
Oh man. What are you going to do for your final year?
I don't know.
All right.
Be happy, enjoy it, and look forward to heaven above.
What about cholesterol? Do I need to worry about my cholesterol?
I don't. mine's always been real high. They asked me what my dad's was, and I said, my dad never checked his cholesterol.
Yeah. This is so hard to know what your other people's are.
But now they say cholesterol, they used to put people on anti-cholesterol medicine. They wanted to put me on it at one time because mine's always been high. And I thought, well, if I was really overweight or uncomfortable or in pain or something, but I had no symptoms. And I said, I'm not taking, and then you take it for the rest of your life. And I said, I know people with cholesterol medicine that have trouble from the medicine.
What about arthritis? He says my hip's a little bad and I got some early arthritis in my knees.
All old age. Everybody does. Yeah.
So
that's normal.
Don't worry about it. Just keep living.
Just keep moving it though. I mean, don't sit around. You got to move.
Well, I play hard.
That's good.
I'm carrying a kid all day long. All right, good talk. We're good. Everybody's good. You're okay?
Everybody's good. Have a nice trip. Okay.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys,
Clean bill of health.
they didn't have diseases.
No.
Yeah.
They just died.
Just died.
Age, label
I mean,
it.
it could have
my
been, but they didn't
grandpa, he just had a big old huge tumor in his head.
Wasn't cancer, though.
You can't diagnose that.
Yeah.
Everything I said was exactly what she said.
Yeah.
We're basically the same person.
Oh, yeah.
Almost like she made you.
It's funny because my wife says that my daughter, who, will throw these fits, and she's like, well, that's exactly what you do. And I'm like, oh, we're just creating the same people over and over.
That's exactly what you do. It's funny.
I can't get my daughter to do anything. Like if I say, I'm like, hey, she's like, she wants a snack. I'm like, oh, just say please. And then she just like, won't. She's like, fuck it, I don't want a snack.
My daughter does the same thing.
It's like, I'm like, just say please and I'll hand you anything you want to eat. And she's like, you're not going to fucking make me say please.
So good. I love it.
Just right in it's the rudest thing ever. I'm like, just say please. And then I
get mad.
now there's been a line drawn and I'm not letting go.
Nope.
And
Right.
and she's just like looking at me and she'll start just crying. And then my wife comes in like, what's wrong? I'm like, she wants a snack. And I said she can have anything. She just has to say please and she won't say please. And then my wife is like, just say please. And she fucking, fuck you too, bitch. Like,
That's so funny.
now I know some people, especially in these rich communities, they get the annual full body scans.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always been told that that's also has a negative effect because you start getting tested for things that you shouldn't be tested for. You get stressed out about cancers and that has a negative effect on you. I don't know what the answer is. What about the eye test? Because my pediatrician does that with my kids a lot.
Right.
Like a lot of times they'll be like in a low percentile on something and I'm like, should I be worried? And she's like, your kids look great. And then I'm like, oh, good. So you can just eyeball a human and go, you look fine. Because I feel like, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I look fine. I feel
Moving
fine.
around.
I mean, I should be stronger. He wants me to start doing strength training.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do what I do. I'll row, I'll surf, and eat better. I wouldn't say I eat horrible. Sure, I have the sweet tooth. But I'm eating quality food for the most parts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat red meat. I don't eat caffeine. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I'm not saying that and I don't want to live forever. He did say, okay, here are some of the negatives.
Okay.
It says that I have, a little bit of arthritis building up in my knees. I need to get my strength up more. I'm like, well, then will the arthritis go away? And he's like, I don't know what he said. I also can't retain the information.
It's good. Can you write this down for me?
I'm sure. Well, that's the thing. He's always like, well, just go home and log into your portal and it'll do. And I go, I don't do portals. I don't know how to, I don't know. I got to create a password to get into this system.
It's not that hard. You could do it.
No. I've never once logged into my portal. I've had a portal for as long as they've had those. I've never once logged into it. I have no idea what it says about me. And anyway, so yeah, and I can make my ankles crack. And he's like, that's arthritis. That's not good. But I'm like, what do I do? And then he's like, you have one hip that's kind of bad. And I'm like, oh yeah, now that you say that, my leg doesn't bend the same way on that side as the other side.
Feels like something's up.
No, I mean, am I going to get a hip replacement?
No.
They seem, but they do those constantly, and they seem like they've gotten really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a pee in the cup.
Yep.
And I learned something from my mother as a child. She's like, don't give him the first pee.
Right.
Again, this could be wrong, but so pee a little into the toilet and then pee into the cup and then stop and then pee the rest into the toilet. Like, don't give him the end pee and the beginning pee, she always said.
The middle.
Just the middle pee.
Yeah. I do that too.
You do that as well?
Yeah.
Oh, everyone does that?
Yeah, I think it's
Angel share.
No.
You don't do it. You give,
you go just all of it.
I've never heard that.
well,
Are
that's,
you going to real doctors, Dylan?
well, no, they don't tell you how to pee in the
my
cup.
doctor tells me to do
Yeah,
that.
our doctor says that.
Oh, okay. My mom used to tell me to do that, and it always stuck with me. Who's the healthiest person here, would you say, between the four of us?
I think it's Dylan.
You think it's Dylan?
No
I think
way.
me or Pete.
What?
Pretty healthy.
You're crazy.
Dylan or Pete?
Healthy.
I think we all know it's not John.
You're nuts.
You would think it's John, and then
John's
you
a
hear
dead-
about all the other
John's
things.
a-
Body is a temple.
John is a dead man walking.
You're nuts.
It doesn't matter about being healthy if you're just stricken with bad luck, okay? You're
I've had
gonna
one region.
you're
that
gonna
is
twist
stricken with
your
bad
way
luck.
into
Yeah, you're like,
You're nuts.
no, something's crazy going on with you,
I'll
John.
put my labs and portal against anyone's here.
If you can hack into my portal, by all
Hack into
means.
the mainfame.
Okay, okay,
but you don't drink
get
at
mad
all.
about this, John.
No, I'm not getting mad.
I think John is probably the ticking
Least
time.
healthy. Go
But that's what I kept telling him. I just wanted you to not look at my results and go, "Oh, you're a ticking time bomb." And he didn't. So I was like, "All right, then I'm fine."
When?
Who's got the most family shit? That's the real question.
Probably me.
Probably John. And that's, to me, that's the one that you have to be scared of. But I do like that no one thinks I'm the healthiest. And I agree. I don't think I would pick me as the healthiest either.
I think
But in my head, I'm like, well, that's not going to happen to me. You know, when people always say that's not going to happen to me,
uh-huh.
I actually believe it. Here's a celebrity name drop. Laird Hamilton.
Hello.
He, the fittest man alive.
Right.
Has hip surgery, 2 days later is out paddleboarding. He one time told me that he's like, you need to work out to exhaustion before you go surfing every time. I'm like, what? Never in a million. I'll die.
What was the
I'll
reason?
die in the ocean.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, there's no
That's
reason.
That's what I don't
I want the
understand.
reason.
That's what I don't understand about anyone. If you're not a professional athlete, I don't understand why anyone is trying to get better at anything. When it comes, hear me out.
Okay.
I mean,
It's good.
Like, why my in-laws take tennis lessons? There's no more joy because instead of 49 miles an hour, he got his serve up to 51 miles an hour. Do you get where I'm going?
like, what is the growth that they've experienced since they've taken lessons?
It's right. It can't be as fast as the downward trajectory of their
can't fight
physical
that.
bodies. If you're not a professional athlete, I don't really understand why you're trying to get better. I'm not trying to get better when I go surfing. I just enjoy surfing.
Right.
I catch waves, I ride waves. I'm not like, oh man, I got to really work on this trick that I haven't been able to land. I'm not going to go out at night and put up 100 3-pointers before I go to bed.
Just in case.
It's like there's no reason at this point. I'll shoot when the ball's passed to me, immediately.
Yeah.
The ball's going
Practice
up.
or not, I'll put it up.
I'm not practicing, but I'm going to put the shot up. I guarantee you that.
What happens, happens.
I've always thought I could just work out real hard for 6 months and I could get in the best shape of my life. I probably should do it because I know my wife, Carly, she would freak out if my body got good.
Right.
And that'd be a neat gift to give her.
That is a nice gift.
My brother did it. We had the exact same body our whole lives. And then he turned it on, hardcore working out for a few years, and he's strong now.
Yeah.
And once you get strong, you kind of stay strong.
Yeah.
I feel like once you get that body type, you're kind of like, okay, now your arms are just bigger forever. I could be wrong.
He could beat you up.
No.
See?
He might say that he could,
Mm-hmm.
but like I just have always had another gear that he didn't possess
I like it.
of hatred.
I think I could still get my brother too. He's younger, little bigger. He does, I think I could get him.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I
definitely
would
could
do
get him.
things that my brother wouldn't be quite ready for.
Right.
He doesn't realize that I'm not afraid to like dive, like headbutt into his nose
Yes.
and just end the fight right away.
You got to be a crazy person a little bit.
That's the problem with fighting. You have to be willing to go to a 10 the second it starts.
Yeah. We're not going to like ease into this fight.
You know whose health I worry about, though, is my little father-in-law.
Okay.
So we just got back from this trip, but we had to part ways for the summer because he's got to get a slew of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can call that old man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, quick question about
Sir.
list all the surgeries you have coming up.
So I'm getting my colonoscopy Friday, and then July 6th is my left knee surgery, and then probably August or September is both my eyes are having cataracts removed.
That's it. Wait, what's your tell me right now what your blood pressure is.
Right now,
What do you think it is?
You had to guess.
110/70, something like that.
Not a chance. That's a
Why?
that's a complete lie.
Why?
No, there's no way it's 110/70. It's going to be 140/90.
No way. Why am I getting excited?
I don't know.
It's Tammy's birthday?
No. I just
I take blood pressure medicine.
you take blood pressure
It keeps my BP way down.
way down. Holy cow! What's your cholesterol? Do you know that?
Yeah, it's all good except for my HDL is high, and I take a medicine for that.
Eddie, do I need to do anything for my HDL, or was it okay?
No, that was good.
My HDL was good.
LDL was a little.
My LDL was a little questionable. Your LDL fine?
Yes, I think so.
What are you thinking? How many more years do you think you've got?
To live?
Yep.
To live?
20.
20? Oh, that's a good run. That's a good run.
Yeah.
All right. Good talk. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man.
Boy.
Thanks.
That's interesting, right?
Yeah.
So he's got medicine to knock his way down.
Mm-hmm.
Because it sounded, when he said those numbers, I sound like he was dying.
You're slow. But also for a 70-year-old, it seems like it's okay as long as you are not dizzy and all those things. And he's taking the medication, so.
Okay. The thing that I want people to take away from this is that you're only given one body. Okay?
Mhm.
And treat your body like a temple.
Yep. There you go.
If you were dealt a bad hand, fold.
Just light that temple on fire.
I'm just trying to mix a bunch of cliches up here.
Mm-hmm. It's a game of inches, guys.
It's a game of inches. At any given Sunday,
Right.
you could die.
I think that sums it up.
I think I'm good to go for another 5 years. What could possibly go wrong?
Tosh Show.
I want to apologize to Matt Damon. We didn't have time for him tonight. How about you, Carl? Carl is the epitome of great health.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh my goodness. You can't tire him out, right? Let's do our plugs. Patreon.com/Tosh Show. If Tosh Show doesn't give you enough, there's a little extra there for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because so many times when I finish an interview, I'm like, woo, that was a lot of meat on the bone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate to get rid of it.
So you don't.
No,
The whole buffalo over here.
we repackage it. My first farewell tour is going amazing. Guys, go to the calendar, find a city near you, and then purchase tickets.
There you go. That easy.
Then resell those tickets night of the show.
Good idea.
Okay. Then send me an email saying, hey, fuckhead, you cost me $50. toshshowstore.com. I need to get a bunch of those Carl shirts. I'd like to give those out occasionally to people. What do you think, Carl? You think we should give a few away? You know what that music means, Carl. It's time for They Love Me, They Love Me Not. What do you got?
This is from @MBJ. I like that Tosh created a podcast just to clean out his house.
Is that Michael B. Jordan?
I mean, man, it could be.
I definitely created this to get rid of stuff. It's so nice every week looking around my house going, what am I going to get rid of? But my kids now say out loud constantly, like, don't give this away, Dad.
That's funny.
They can tell when I'm on the hunt. When I'm on the hunt for a gift, they're like, "Oh, Dad, no, don't come in my room."
It's in the room looking at things. They're like, "Oh no."
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
yeah. All right, let's get to They Love Me Not. That's always my favorite.
Kung fuck Kenobi.
I like them already.
Tosh meets a self-centered Californian and blames Trump. Sorry, bud. You guys were like that before.
Are you talking about my road rage incident and how I profiled somebody into knowing that they were a Trump supporter? Okay. Just because California is this liberal haven doesn't mean that we are void of you MAGA dipshits. I'd like to point out that the state of California had 6 million people vote for Trump. And, that's not even close to enough to win, of course, but that's 6 million people. You pick your reddest state, Alabama. Alabama only had, I know this off the top of my head because I've had this argument before. 1.4 million people in Alabama voted for Trump. So I'm just letting you know, 6 million here. We have way more piles of shit than Alabama.
Yeah.
4 times.
Huh?
Number one in
We're
the country.
number one again.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, suck on that for a bit. See you next week.